Hello there. Thank you so very much for joining us again for this, our Facebook Live, telling the story of being healthy and coming from Live Healthy Miami Gardens initiative here in the great city of Miami Gardens, Florida. Live Healthy Miami Gardens. This is a continuing initiative, and its purpose is to engage those who live, work, and play around what it takes to be healthy. There are different aspects to this experience, and this afternoon that we will explore aspects by way of Florida impact. But we'll come to that in a moment. Again, I'm sure that you would want to be healthy. And so that Live Healthy Miami Gardens looks at programs having to do with diabetes in relation to taking your loved one to the doctor. This past Sunday evening, there at the Betty T. Ferguson here in the city of Miami Gardens, we had a faith community prayer vigil in which we brought our community together, we brought our faith leaders together, as well as other persons to tell the story of the journey through the pandemic coronavirus over these past 2 years. This is the kind of active efforts that we have with Live Healthy Miami Gardens. Thanks to our program director, Tamara LaBruce, and her staff for giving the dynamic leadership to help us in this community to live out what it means to be healthy. Kindly visit livehealthymiamigardens.com for more information. And so, this afternoon, it is an absolute joy to tell the story and to tell the active efforts taking place with Florida Impact. Let me welcome Asheena Moses. And Asheena, thank you for being here this afternoon. Could you tell us a little bit more of what you do, because you're doing some great things there at Florida Impact. Tell us about Florida Impact and then tell us a little bit about yourself. Thank you.
Well, hello, Father Ward. My name is Asheena Moses. I'm with Florida Impact to End Hunger. I'm the Central Florida Program Manager, but right now we're working on projects all across the state. So it's not like I'm just stuck in that region because we are a statewide anti-hunger organization. We have projects that are focused on SNAP outreach, establishing programs to alleviate hunger. We have programs with the public schools after school and summer break spot meal programs. And we're just now venturing into the arena of, well, we've done it a little bit, but we're now putting a bigger emphasis on nutrition education. And this project here in Miami Gardens is giving us a great opportunity to do just that.
Thank you so very, very much. So, in our conversation this afternoon, we'll talk first about healthy retail, the Healthy Retail Initiative. And then the next we'll talk is about Christmas dinner. And I have to tell you, Asheena, I cannot wait to get to Christmas dinner. Because I hope that you'll tell us about a menu and a recipe that we can. I'd love to try for my Christmas dinner in another what? Christmas is what?
Maybe 2 weeks.
2 weeks away. But
Yeah.
Sheena, I hope that Santa Claus will arrive the night before,
hmm
and he will bring gifts for my Christmas dinner. But of course, we're talking about being healthy, so we'll also be talking about healthy recipe contest.
Yes.
I am
Yes,
familiar
I'm very excited about that. Yeah.
contest, and
Mhm.
then we'll spend some time, and this is fascinating, the benefits of apples. And had
Oh,
to
nice.
I had to bring my prop, a red apple and a green apple. Let me.
Nice. You're very much prepared. You're very much prepared. You're ready.
So that's the joy of our conversation, of our
Yeah,
time together this afternoon. And thank you so very, very much for
absolutely.
Impact. Welcome on behalf of, yes, indeed, the Live Healthy Miami Gardens initiative. I am Horace Ward. I am the pastor at Holy Family Anglican Episcopal Church here in the great city. I want everybody to repeat after me, the great city of Miami Gardens. I also serve as the co-chair for the host council, along with Akita Prime, my wonderful, wonderful co-chair. So let's continue. Asheena, thank you so very, very much again for being here. A Healthy Retail Initiative. I understand it began in 2018.
Yes,
Tell us more of the aspects of this initiative.
well, the initiative was in partner. It's a joint effort with organizations in Miami and Florida Impact, and the purpose of the project was to kind of encourage the people in the area to think about living healthy, and that incorporates how you like your behaviors, your daily behaviors, and also most importantly how you eat. And I think in encouraging people to eat healthy, the organizations came to the realization that access is a big problem, and if someone has limited access to healthy food, you can't really encourage them to eat healthy because they can't, because they don't have access to it. And that's where the idea of the healthy corner stores came into play. It kind of eliminated the issue of access by providing locations where people in the city of Miami Gardens can go and get healthy produce to eat, accessible locations.
You said accessible locations. Now, what kind of locations are you talking about? You're talking about the supermarket, you're talking about the corner store,
Corner
uh,
stores.
or are there any other locations? You said corner store.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Um, can you say a little bit more? What kind of corner stores are there involved with this initiative here in the city of Miami Gardens?
Well, there are 6 corner stores that are part of this project currently, but 3 out of the 6, there were 3 that another partner, UFIFIS, has been working with to kind of encourage people to come into the corner store and to purchase food there. Those 3 stores, I believe, are 7 to 7 Food Market, 5 Star Market, and One Stop Food Store.
Okay, and if I walk into that corner store, are there identifiable signs,
Yes,
that
yes. We do have some photos of an initiative that was taken on by a partner at UFIFIS and Florida Impact, where we went to those 3 stores and we posted signs outside the doors and inside the doors just to encourage people to come in and help and purchase healthy food. Those signs also promoted the healthy recipe contest, which, as you mentioned, we'll talk about later.
yes. Let me take a step back here. Uh, there was the obvious need to relate to these stores to help the community to be healthy, to eat healthy, to shop healthy. And so that with the support and gracious support of these stores, that hope intention is being experienced
Yes.
increasingly by the community of the city of of Miami Gardens.
Yes, sir. And that's something that in time, and that's the beauty of working with someone like Kim. She thinks big, and when I see projects like that in place in small cities, I think to myself how wonderful it would be for us to expand those kind of projects across the state. You know, how beautiful would it be that every single city across Florida, somebody can walk into a regular corner store and find, you know, healthy produce, or even if not every single corner store, but at least have one within walking distance, so that if in case they don't drive, they can walk and have access to that. You know, it's a problem that people face, you know, with food access, that makes it difficult for them to eat healthy. And one of the biggest issues, and I faced this for myself, I'm speaking from like my lived experience, where I wanted so badly to provide nutritious meals for myself and my daughter, but access was a big issue. And when I looked outside my house and I didn't have a car, all I saw was Burger King, McDonald's, Family Dollar. And the convenience stores are nice, but a lot of them don't provide fresh produce. They don't provide that opportunity for me to buy healthy food for my daughter to consume. So programs like the Healthy Corner Store program make those efforts a little bit easier for the families who do desire to incorporate healthy food in their diets.
Uh, every little bit counts. You
Yes.
use the term fresh produce just now. So I'm envisioning here that uh, the Healthy Retail Initiative encourages the corner store to have fresh produce. Uh,
Yes.
like what? Vegetables,
Fruits
well,
and vegetables.
essentially fruits and vegetables.
Yes.
And I would imagine that you would encourage the corner stores to price these items most reasonably affordable.
Yes, I believe that is part of the project to make sure that it is affordable.
Great, great. Um, do you have any pictures per chance?
We do have some pictures. Um, Let me see.
While you're doing that, Florida Impact and Hunger, you can contact by way of 850-309-1488 or the website floridaimpact.org. And this afternoon, we're at the moment in conversation with Asheena Moses from Florida Impact. In a little while, we'll continue our conversation. We'll talk about Christmas dinner. Uh, Christmas is coming. It's just about a week and a half away. And of course, if you haven't begun thinking of your Christmas dinner, surely now is the time. So, Asheena, tell me when you're ready with those pictures.
Um, I'm trying to get them from Tracy now.
Okay, fantastic. After we've seen those pictures, as I said earlier, we'll go to Christmas dinner, and then we'll continue with the healthy recipe contest. And at that time, it would be my absolute joy to welcome Kim Johnson, our CEO, for this healthy impact and hunger here in the state of Florida.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. This is Kim Johnson, and I'm excited. First of all, first things first, I just want to give a shout out to the city of Miami, Live Healthy Miami. I mean, just allowing Florida Impact to be a part of this wonderful, wonderful city. You know, I'm in Orlando. Asheena's in Orlando. But we love Miami Gardens, and so we've fallen in love with it, and just want to do just some wonderful opportunities and projects there. So this is actually one of my first opportunities to really engage with the community as the new CEO for Florida Impact, And as Asheena said, we're excited about this healthy recipe contest. I mean, it's one of the exciting things that we've been able to initiate with the Healthy Retail Project. And I thank everyone who really is a part of this process for bringing this contest together. All the partners who got together to make it happen, and for us to be able to talk about it today it just does my heart good. So basically, starting in the summer of 2020, we announced a new key ingredient to inspire recipes from Miami Gardens residents to get cooking. So we know that lots of families are, especially since we've been home for COVID, and lots of families have spent time learning new recipes and trying new dishes. They've been spending a lot of times in their kitchens. That this was an opportunity for us to kind of present this opportunity to the community. So right now, the recipe that we wanted to do for this particular contest, and as you know, we always have some ingredients that we have to follow to make sure we're doing the right thing, and we're using healthy and nutrition ingredients. And so basically, we need to go ahead and follow the F&P guidelines for nutrition. So Asheena is a nutritionist, so she's always making me sure that I understand that what we do correctly. So she wanted to give me this disclaimer to make sure that we understand that it also, the part of the recipe contest was that we were going to try to spend less than $2 per serving. So this was going to be a cost-effective recipe. Okay. So what we're going to do for this particular contest, we're going to award the winner. Hopefully we get some participants so that we can award a winner. And then the winner of the recipe contest is actually going to go ahead and get a $100 gift card that we're going to donate to that person or persons. And they're actually going to be able to take the gift card and go shop at one of the healthy corner stores that Sheena was talking about. So we have, I believe it was 6 or 7 corner stores that we have that's on the list. And so we're going to be communicating with that particular corner store to make sure that they're going to be a part of the process. I'm actually coming down to Miami within the next couple of days. So I'm going to actually be going to those stores myself to make sure that they're on board with us to be able to make this thing happen. So just so that you guys know, as I said, we're making sure that we're following the guidelines, but this particular recipe is going to be made with the secret ingredient, which is apples. Okay. So we're going to be accepting submissions until the end of the day on Monday, December 20th. And if you're interested in participating in that particular contest, we have that listed. You have the flyer that we did. That's right there. And you can either send it to Asheena. Asheena's email is going to be posted there, or myself. And anything that we can do to kind of help you to calculate what you need to do for the nutrient value, I'm going to leave that up to Asheena because she's the expert. But we have all the information that you need in order to make this recipe contest be a success, and that you can be successful in creating your item that you would like to present. So if you have any questions at all, you can go ahead and you can email Asheena. And I guess we're going to put her email up there also, or me, and they can add my email on there also. Okay.
Thank you very much. That was Kim Johnson, who is the CEO of Florida Impact to End Hunger, whose telephone number 850-309-1488, and you may contact email floridaimpact.org. And Kim just spoke about the healthy recipe contest.
Yes, we're pretty excited about it. We're really, I could tell, I'm sure you could tell from her voice that we're really excited. We're going to talk about it later, but Kim jumped on it because we're super excited about this. We want to encourage people that it can be done. Eating healthy and living well could be done. You know, it's not something that will where you have to sacrifice flavor or you have to sacrifice a whole bunch of extra money. If you're creative and you think outside of the box, living a healthy life is very much possible. So we're super excited about the healthy recipe contest.
Um, I, Kim, I brought my app.
I love it, Father. That is incredible. Love it, love it, love it.
I brought one and I brought two. So
All
here,
right, you got one red and one green. Oh, yeah. You could make a spectacular something with those two apples.
what I'm saying, you already have the winner in the house. Because I mean, I'm thinking creatively and so what you're asking persons to do is to submit a recipe with this
Yes.
not so secret but highly secretive mission impossible ingredient named apple,
Yes.
apple.
Yes.
And then you know, we'll hear who is the winner of $100.
Yep.
Now,
$100.
now, in a sense of joy and appreciation, Asheena, how soon after Monday do I get my $100? I want to get it on Tuesday morning.
Father, you get it on Tuesday morning for bringing those two apples. Definitely. Definitely. Yeah, but it's not. And the great thing about this contest is that it's not limited to what you can create with the apples. And what I do like about apples, because I am a culinarian, my first degree was in culinary arts. So I love to cook. I love the idea of cooking and all of those things, right? What I do like about apples is that it's such a versatile ingredient. It could be used in a savory dish, it can be used in a sweet dish. And the good thing about the contest is that we're not limiting people to just making desserts or just making a breakfast item. We're leaving it up to them to just go out of the box and create whatever it is they deem is the best that they can come up with apples. As long as it's healthy and it falls within those guidelines, that's all that really matters. And again, being that it's so versatile, it's very easy. The apples itself adds a health component to the recipe, so you know you're already one step ahead with having that as a key ingredient. So yes, I encourage people to think outside the box, do something savory. You know, you don't necessarily have to stick with an apple pie or an apple cobbler or an apple crumble. You know, you could do a healthy snack with an apple or a main course, an entree. Apples are very versatile.
Asheena, did you want to share some of the benefits of an apple? I think that's important that we share that. Well, I can go ahead and do that if you want. I got that.
I don't want to step on Father's toes.
Okay,
Which direction are we going next, Father Ward?
Let's hold on. Let's continue with the apples, please. The benefits are this secret ingredient, this secret weapon, this winning recipe.
The winning ingredient, right?
Winning ingredient.
So again, the ingredient is apples, and I'm sure we've all heard the age-old saying, "An apple a day keeps the doctor away." And it's not just something your great grandmother used to say. It's something that, with evidence and with research, it's been proven that it's actually factual that apples are a great health benefit, right? So one of the main things and one of the main things about apples that make it so beneficial to the diet is the high level of dietary fiber. One apple alone, like you're having right now, Father Ward, when you finish that apple, you would have consumed 12% of the daily requirement of fiber in your diet with that one apple.
12?
Imagine if 12%
of my daily value intake?
Yes. The daily required value of fiber, you get that from that one apple, that one serving.
Wow.
Being that it's has such a high level of fiber, it helps with any digestive issues. It helps with, let me check my notes here. It improves digestion and it prevents any stomach disorders. That just consuming that apple every day. And the great thing is that you could cut up your apple, put it in a smoothie. You could throw it over your cereal. You could put it on your bagel with some peanut butter in the morning. But that one serving will do all of that for you throughout the course of the day. Another benefit of the apple is that it's a rich source of phytochemicals. It helps with reducing the risk of some cancers, cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and asthma. Now, I know earlier in the segment you spoke about the Live Healthy Miami Gardens being a project that kind of helps people fight those kind of illnesses. Well, that's what apples will do for you. It helps you fight against diabetes and cardiovascular illnesses. Another benefit is they're also loaded with antioxidants, which prevents clogging of the arteries, and that's the benefit as far as cardiovascular illnesses, because it helps to reduce the clogging of arteries. Then you wouldn't have a chance of it leading to heart disease. Um, and it provides heart health, reduces the risk of stroke, and lowers the cholesterol. But my favorite thing about apples is the fact that it is absolutely amazing just by itself. And it is such a versatile ingredient, as I mentioned before. That's my favorite thing about apples. You don't have to fight to consume an apple. You don't have to. And I worked, prior to this job, I worked in the schools. And there were a lot of times we had to fight kids to take their fruit. When we'd have stuff like we'd be serving bananas, or we'd be serving, I don't know, like a peach cup or something like that. Something about apples, they would always take their apple slices. Always take it. So if you could get a 5-year-old to open up a pack of apples and without hesitation consume the full pack, then you have a winner. And as a parent, it's great to know that you don't have to fight your kids to consume that one amazing fruit. That's one, oh my goodness, you got it down to the seed. And more power to you. More power to you. So like that's the one great part about apples. You don't have to fight with your kids to eat it. It's absolutely delicious. It's completely versatile, and it's loaded with nutrients, vitamins, minerals, just amazing fruit.
Well, Asheena, you did not have to fight me. I was so you kept telling us about the benefits on apple, so that I could breathe again and completely eat my red apple, which I think that might have been a Macintosh.
There are over 7,500, which I didn't know. I had to do research on this today, and there's 7,500 varieties of apples. Wow. I thought it was just, like the regular ones you see in the store. Every time I heard another version, I'm like, oh, that's interesting. But I thought it was just, the Red Delicious, the Golden Delicious, the Granny Smith, and a Fuji apple. But then they started talking about all these different types of apples. And I'm from the Caribbean, so I've seen like the star apple and the golden apple and all of those. I did not know 7,500 different varieties of just apple.
Well, you're coming from orchard country. Mm-hmm. I'm sure you have apples somewhere on a farm that you could bring to Miami Gardens, but no, we won't allow you to do that. When you come to the great city of Miami Gardens, we will have several varieties of apples to be able to share, to welcome you and Kim to our great city and to the great Live Healthy Miami Gardens initiative. We're in conversation here with Asheena Moses and Kim Johnson from where? Florida Impact. That's a work taking place across our state of Florida to educate and to engage on eating healthy and living healthy. And so that makes it a great partnership with the initiative, the Live Healthy Miami Gardens initiative. That is the sponsor for this Facebook Live conversation. Asheena and Kim, thank you so very much for talking about the healthy recipe contest that will continue this next Monday, where we're asked to submit recipes by this next Monday, the 20th, and to include the secret weapon, the secret ingredient of an apple. And folks, you saw earlier where I had one apple. I'm going to have to on screen have my second apple. Okay, I'm not supposed to do this, and this is improper. But I'm having too much fun enjoying the conversation.
I think we got a question, Asheena. Is that, you see that?
Yeah, I see that. She's asking, is it better to leave the skin on an apple? I thought it was yes. Because I believe there's added nutrients in the skin of fruit. There's
Yes.
additional fiber
Yes.
you can get from the skin of fruit. So when you take that off, you're losing some of that. Of course, you'll still get the nutrient value from the apple itself, but why lose some when you could have all?
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Anne-Marie Bennett. Thank you so very, very much. Anne-Marie is always on the program. She's one of your ardent participants, supporter here on Facebook Live. Thank you again, Anne-Marie. Let's transition to Christmas is coming soon. I thought in preparation that I would sing a Christmas song. Santa Claus is coming to dinner at Christmas.
and funny enough, you look like Santa Claus, Father. So it
It
works out. It works out that's the song you chose. This is an exciting time of year. I grew up in the Caribbean, as I mentioned earlier, in St. Lucia, and we didn't have Thanksgiving or 4th of July. Those holidays don't mean anything to us. But Christmas was a big deal. Christmas was that's when my grandma would open up this cabinet in her bedroom. She'd pull out all the Christmas china, the Christmas curtains, the Christmas bed sheets, everything Christmas she would pull out just for that time of year. And I remember it being so exciting. But the best part about Christmas is gathering together for food. And I think that's what all families look forward to. Families across the world look forward to that opportunity to gather with other family members and enjoy a feast. And we wanted to encourage people, Florida Impact, we're always trying to think ahead and we're always trying to be forward in our thinking, but we do understand that people have traditional values that they hold on to, and we don't want to discredit that. And during this time, we want to encourage people to, yes, still gather with your family, still have your big Thanksgiving feast and your Christmas feast, but try to be a little bit smarter about how you cook it. Try to incorporate a little bit more of the healthy ingredients when you're preparing your Christmas dinner. So what we did was we compiled different recipes. There is a holiday turkey recipe for Christmas. So instead of doing the ham, you do the turkey. That kind of helps you lean more towards healthy eating. There is a healthy mashed potatoes recipe, a healthy macaroni and cheese recipe that incorporates whole grain pasta as opposed to the regular processed grain pasta, and low fat sour cream and low fat cheeses. There is a cranberry sauce recipe that incorporates apple cider vinegar, which has a lot of health benefits in it. There's a stir-fried green bean recipe, which is a great alternative to, our classic collard greens with smoked meats recipe. Instead of cooking that, we can cook some really delicious green beans. And I think the final recipe on there, if I'm not mistaken, let me see.
Cranberry sauce.
There's cranberry sauce, mashed potatoes, green beans. Yes, I think I told you guys all.
There you go.
Yeah, but those recipes, they're now on Florida Impact's website and on our social media platforms as just a little guide on how you can structure your Christmas dinner. So I encourage everybody to, if you want, you can go to our platforms to find those recipes, but you could also look online to see how you can modify your own personal recipes to make it a little bit more enjoyable.
Anne
Yes,
Marie,
Anne Marie.
Anne Marie,
Time
again,
is amazing in the Caribbean.
I think
It,
we all do it in the Caribbean. It's very special and festive to us.
mhm,
Well, I'm gonna get myself in trouble. I'm just gonna, okay. Let me come transparent. I'm gonna broke out now. Okay,
mhm.
I'm gonna broke out.
Mhm.
For my Christmas dinner, as well as New Year's dinner, I'd love some stew peas and rice.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes, yes.
Okay. And Asheena, I want some pig's tail put on
Hmm.
a plate.
Well, I remember one time it wasn't for stew peas, but it was for, I think it was for like a collard greens recipe. We were trying to alter it a little bit to kind of, and the person was using the ham hocks, because my family, we don't eat pork, so I don't know anything about the pig's feet or the ham hocks or whatever. But I was helping somebody like restructure a menu
Yeah,
for, and what the person wanted to create was collard greens with the smoked ham hocks.
yes.
You can't make it completely healthy, but you can make it a little healthier. So what you can do is, instead of in the stoupies, instead of doing like the smoked pig's feet, you could probably do maybe a smoked turkey neck. Add turkey neck in there. Instead of salting it with additional salt, just rely on the salt of the smoked meat. And then you could, instead of relying so heavily on seasonings like the all-purpose seasoning and stuff like that, try to throw in lots of garlic, thyme, rosemary, the natural herbs and spices that you get, because you could build flavor using those herbs and spices, so much so that sometimes you don't even need to add salt, and it will still taste delicious.
This is a fascinating conversation, where we talk about being healthy, uh, preparing uh, recipes smart wise, to be
Hmm.
able to eat health wise, because that then allows for quality of life.
It does.
That staves off uh, the diseases, the high blood pressure and the diabetes, which is so prone in and among us. I want to thank you very, very much, because here on this Facebook Live from Live Healthy Miami Gardens initiative here in the city, the great city of Miami Gardens, we've been talking with Asheena Moses and Kim Johnson from Florida Impact, talking about first healthy retail stores. Any closing words on that item or that part of our conversation?
Well, we are really excited as we move forward into the new year with continuing to work with our stores there. We're recruiting, looking for more stores. So if anybody knows of any stores in the community that would be interested in being a part of this great initiative, to please reach out to someone from the office there at the City of Miami, or you can reach out to somebody at Florida Impact. That's really the goal. The goal is to try to reach as many stores in the community as we can, so that, as Asheena mentioned earlier, so people can just literally walk into stores that are located into their community to get the things that they need and to live healthy. So I appreciate you, Father. This has been a great conversation. It really has.
And we know and can identify a store that participates with the healthy retail because there are signs indicating, telling the um, of this being a location for a healthy
And
resale.
and they're also, the different locations are also listed on Florida Impact's website. So you can find a list of the 6 or 7 locations on there as well.
Thank you so very much. And then we talked about the healthy recipe contest, in which I did probably what I shouldn't have done. I ate in front of the camera. I believe it was a Macintosh apple. And Asheena, you were so gracious. You kept describing the program, and you gave me time to eat my apple from the skin, or to the seeds and to the stem. When I got to the stem, I said, should I put my finger in my mouth and take out the stem, or should I just eat the stem? And you know what I did?
Yeah, let it do what it does inside the body. The body will handle the rest. You did your job.
You know, and you were talking about how nutritious, how healthy this fruit is. I was fascinated by the fact that there are what, remind me, is it
7,500.
7,500
Yes, sir.
different kinds of or varieties
Apples.
of apples?
Yes.
Wow. Now that's good. That's good to know. And so that's the value of Florida Impact to End Hunger. That they share the information, they engage by way and in so many different ways across our great state. Again, healthy retail stores, the healthy recipe contest, and then the Christmas dinner. And I
Yes.
am just going to be crazy, crazy, crazy. How about, come on, Asheena, challenge me on this one. I want Santa Claus to bring me a healthy Christmas dinner with stew peas and rice. Is that acceptable?
It's very doable. It is very doable. You just have to think smart and rely on your herbs and spices and building flavor with the natural ingredients. It's very doable.
Ladies, it has been the greatest joy to sit down and connect with you. Facebook Live from Healthy Miami Gardens initiative to have this conversation with you both, all the way from a far place, a foreign land called Orlando. But what I hear you say, Kim, earlier on is that you're present here in the city. You'll be visiting the city in the next few days. And I must say, on behalf of the host council of Live Healthy Miami Gardens Initiative, on behalf of Tamara and the staff, we as well as my co-host Cherry Makita Prime. We're looking forward to continuing and growing this relationship, this partnership, to be able to help those who live, work, and play in our great city of Miami Gardens to be healthy, to live healthy, to eat healthy. Closing words from you, ladies.
I just want to address Anne Marie's question. Yes, if you took out the pigtail, you would have a little bit more healthier of a stew peas recipe. So you could take out the pigtail. You could substitute chicken, because pigtail is not what makes it stew peas, from what I understand. I'm not from Jamaica, but I don't think I think you could swap meats in and out. you know, from what I understand, and it would still be Stoopies. I think what makes
I don't know
Stoopies-
about that, Asheena. We might need to have.
I don't know. I mean, I'm from St. Lucia, and to me, it's just their idea of what Stoopies is what we call bouillon. And bouillon, you could swap meats in and out. It's not a big deal. So I don't want to, you know, be crucified by the Jamaicans.
Yes.
So I will
Yes.
just. I think I what I will say is that you could start a trend and take the pigtail out, put something else in, and you
I,
could be that
I
Jamaican
love
that
it.
started
I love it.
something new. You
I
can.
love it. Love it.
We'll talk about that offline, okay?
But if you have to put the pigtail, eat a small bowl. Portion control could help too.
I put extra dumpling in there.
Yes. Anything else, Kim?
No, I'm just excited. Thank you so much. You have been a wonderful host. Thank you for having us. We are looking forward to a wonderful continuation of being a part of this project for years to come. And we hope to, you know, when we come down, we look forward to meeting you and the rest of the team. We were a part of Tamara had the Christmas social, the virtual Christmas social. I was hoping that we could come and be together face to face, but God's willing, maybe next year we'll be able to do that. So we're looking forward to seeing you all again within the new year.
All right. Well, thank you again. Like Kim said, thank you for hosting us and giving us this platform for us to share with you all the information we have. And we look forward to doing a lot of exciting work in Miami Gardens.
And thanks to Kim Johnson and Asheena Moses from Florida Impact. You see here on the screen, Florida Impact to End Hunger. For further connect, 850-309-1488 telephone and the website floridaimpact.org. Connect with Asheena Moses, Moses at floridaimpact.org. Ladies, thank you so very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Rest of your day. Enjoy the holidays. Enjoy Christmas. May Santa come down that chimney.
with my Stoopies, I hope.
God's love be with you, ladies.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.